Hey, what's good, dog? Welcome back to Newsmin, the show where we talk about multiple things because there's too much stuff going on the internet right now to make a video about each individual thing. So today we're going to be talking about Mr. Beast. Everyone's talking about Mr. Beast right now, so I might as well follow through. Now, we've already touched on the Ava Chris Tyson thing, and if that happens to be the most recent situation that you heard of regarding Mr. Beast, then you are in for a wild ride right now. If you don't live under a rock, then it's very likely that you've seen this video right here get passed around the middle school lunch table. And if you have severe ADHD, there's this video here that basically summarizes everything. So let's watch it real quick.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video.
Now that is only the tip of the iceberg. Real quick, you're probably thinking in your head, Mr. Beast, it doesn't matter if he's a bad person behind the scenes. He's a philanthropist. He helps everyone in the world that's poor and spend all of his money rather than hoarding it himself just like the average billionaire. But have you ever wondered how he actually makes all of that money? Yeah, there's the ad revenue, the sponsors, the brand deals. But what happens when you prioritize your public image rather than the safety of your employees and possibly children? So that's when part 2 of Dogpack's video comes in. And again, if you have severe ADHD and you don't want to watch 50 minutes about whatever, then here's another recap video.
Just before I get into my interrogation with former Mr. Beast employee Jay.
He'll be in videos. He'll be in thumbnails. He'll be around whenever he is. He's wearing a mask. Why would you wear a mask? Why would you conceal your face? What are you concealing? How much more can you literally cover up a sex offender?
So there you go, we're basically dealing with a Mizkif type situation. What do I mean by that? Well, a person with all of this power, being Mr. Beast and or Mizkif, is using their platform and authority to cover up a schmexual assault or literal grooming. It's not them that actually did the assaulting, but they're covering it up, and they're giving the person that assaulted the younger person in the first place a platform on a kids channel. So what's going on, Jimmy, Mr. Beast? This is not looking good. Now, of course, Mr. Beast knows about all these people finding out about all these scummy things that he's done. He has sent out a cease and desist to him and many others that are exposing the behind-the-scenes information, which just makes him look so much more guilty. So separate from that, what else is happening behind the scenes at the Mr. Beast Incorporated? We've hired this guy, a top-tier law firm, to do a full investigation of Ava Chris Tyson allegations, a full assessment of our internal culture, and to investigate allegations of inappropriate behavior by people in the company, and then look at the mandatory training. Oh my goodness. We are implementing mandatory training sessions on safety, schmexual harassment, LGBTQ, diversity, sensitivity training, and workplace conduct for all employees. Yeah, that was the problem at Mr. Beast. Not the fact that Jimmy personally shielded a speedophile and schmexual deviant that used his operation to solicit minors for gee schmex. That's a wee bit of a tongue twister. I'm finna make a name for myself here. But yeah, this whole situation is just becoming a clusterfuck. Mr. Beast doesn't know how to handle criticism because he's the good guy. He hasn't had this big of a controversy since the summer of 1983. Just kidding. I'm not trying to make a FNAF reference right now. Forget about it. So what does Ludwig have to say? Our favorite commentary slop YouTuber. Let's take a peek.
And if you're wondering how I feel about it, I'll tell you right now. I think Jimmy needs to make a reply. Like, he technically doesn't need to. He uploaded a YouTube video and it got 120 million views. And he could probably continue to upload videos without ever replying and continue to get hundreds of millions of views. But I won't be able to support him. I won't support him in any way, shape, or form if that's what he does. Because I think he needs to reply specifically to why he hired a sex offender. Like, how did that happen? That's a crazy thing to do with a guy who runs a channel that is primarily targeted towards children. Everyone who bought a forged Mr. Beast hoodie got to get their money back. They got scammed. I love a good scam, but that's probably a little too much. Everyone who participated in an illegal lottery needs to have right done by them, right? You need to just make up for everyone who participated in those, because that is against the law. And that still doesn't account for him having to reply for things that haven't yet come out. right? Dogpacks has like third parts coming out, and it's about how he covered up like sexual assault at the workplace, which is by far the most severe claim that has yet to come out, that will come out. And he'll have to make a reply to that too. And when I say have to, I mean like that's at the bare minimum what I expect from him.
Well, yeah, you heard it here, folks. There's going to be a third part to Dogpack's little series of exposing Mr. Beast here. And what is Mr. Beast going to do about it? Go to war with the commentary schlop YouTubers? What's going on? Nah, he can't do that. You see, it's such a shame that Jimmy Mr. Beast has to be so secretive and dishonest about so many things that he does so that he can prioritize the growth of the channel and the growth of the wealth, and in turn have literal schmex offenders come on to the bloody videos there. And it's getting me so worked up, I've literally become British in the worst accent I've ever done in a bloody video. Usually it sounds so much better. Anyway, let's move on. It is with profound sadness that I share the news of Susan Wojcicki passing. My beloved wife of 26 years and mother of our 5 children left us today. Susan was not just my best friend and partner in life, but a brilliant mind, a loving mother, and a dear friend to many. Her impact on our family and the world was immeasurable. We are heartbroken but grateful for the time we had with her. Please keep our family in your thoughts as we navigate this difficult time. That's right. Susan Wojcicki, the former CEO of YouTube that stepped down like 1 or 2 years ago, they unexpectedly passed away from lung cancer. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this in my Newsmin episode today is because here on the Professor Teague's channel, if you've been here for a while, you would know that we do not joke about dead people, okay? It is way too soon for that. But on Twitter, the most wonderful social media app in the entire universe, it's a wee bit indifferent over there. Susan Wojcicki dying 1 hour after I drop a selfie. People who be desperate for attention. And then it's that one video of the dude from Instagram Reels that does the skits and stuff. And then here's It's a Gundam. Without Susan Wojcicki, community guidelines have no punchline. Ripperoni Mama Susan. I don't care how many mess-ups Susan Wojcicki made in her career. If someone dies and your immediate reaction is LMAO Ripbozo, then you can fick the heck right off. Another liptard CEO down, many more to go. Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. Under her leadership, YouTube was destroyed and turned into the heavily censored communist heck hole it is today. Press S to spit. Susan Wojcicki was a terrible person. Rest in peace. I mean, maybe she was a terrible CEO, but was she Hitler terrible? No, I don't think so. I don't think we deserve to spit on her grave like that, you feel me? Only brave statements here on the Professor Teague's channel. Okay, moving on. If you are well aware of international news, and specifically the UK, you would know about the riots happening by the quote-unquote far-right English mans. But how could this be? Well, here's a little video here that I would like to show you all. Look at all of these Muslim brothers and sisters. So beautiful. London is truly the brownest city in the universe. Diversity and mass immigration is their superpower. You see, this diversity and mass immigration, it's so amazing. Why haven't we just done this the entire time? Like, the country has been a thing. Like, Muslims, they're just so epic. Well, breaking news, okay? 14-year-old Swedish girl Amelia Schloberg was kidnapped by 2 Muslim immigrant girls while on her way to a pajama party. Amelia's hands and feet were tied. She was tortured and stabbed to death. Oh, well... that's just an outlier, okay? It's not like that would happen all the time. 17-year-old charged with murder of 3 girls in Southport attack. Oh, that's just simply awful. I wonder what the race of the man was. It was black. Witness my black brother. And then there is the photo they used of him as a child next to his court sketch there. You can see it is a totally different age. Okay, well, the riots are happening because of far-right racist Englishmen. But wait, there's more. Now, obviously, these immigrants are being arrested for their heinous crimes, but on the other hand, people that are non-delusional English cosplayer citizens are speaking out against all this and saying, gosh dang it, you need to have a mass deportation, this is not good, but they're getting jailed because they are not within their right of safe speech. Peep this thing, alright? This is just absolutely unacceptable. And so that's what the riots are about. In the UK, the people of power are silencing the people of England and saying that diversity is their superpower. No, diversity is America's superpower. You're a delusional cosplayer. We want all the Muslims and Africans, not you. They need to come here because when they commit crimes and they get arrested, they will probably stay in jail 10 times longer unless if they live in a Democrat-run city where they get arrested and released on zero or low bail after being in jail for like an hour. But that's worst case scenario. As a Brit, I accept that I don't have American-style freedom of speech, but I do have the freedom to hang my washing up outside, unlike most of you Americans with your HOA rules. Oi, I can get arrested for saying the wrong thing, but at least I can hang me trousers on the line. UK police threaten arrest on Americans for inciting racial hatred on social media. Oh yeah, well come get me, England. You know what America has? Self-defense. I hope I never have to go to the UK ever again. I was there in the summer of 2023 and I never want to go back. I would rather go to France, Paris, Saint-Denis, Switzerland, or Germany, yeah. Wait, what's that? Paris has a bunch of Muslims and Afrikaners as well? And Germany? Gosh dang it, it's so over. You know what? I'm never gonna go back to Europe. But if I can bet anything, then it's that Donald Trump will come back and he will save us and he will save the rest of the world. Amen. Sub to the second channel, follow the Rumble, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, and join the Discord server. Follow the social media. Bye bye.